Hello YouTube! The recommendation video is coming early this month. Why? Because I had things I wanted to tell you about. As usual, starting with TV, because it's the thing that I get obsessed with the most. This is the show that I'm currently watching. It's called Being Human. It started in the UK. I've watched the UK version, at least the first season, and now I'm watching the US version. I just want to let you know that this is the show that I'm currently obsessed with. I'm catching up on season 2, and I've heard really great things about season 3, so I'll be watching that as soon as I finish season 2. Next is Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket is weird. It's, I think it's a pretty popular one. Most people probably already know about it, but it's about this family who, when they are hugged or like stressed out by a member of the opposite gender, they turn into an animal, and that animal corresponds with an animal of the zodiac, and it's, like I said, it's weird, but it's cute and I like it. The next thing is Wreck-It Ralph, not the movie because everybody knows that that's amazing already, but the actual physical DVD itself. We were watching it here at my house the other day, and when you pause the movie, like to go to the bathroom or get a snack or whatever, it takes you to this intermission sequence that's done by Chris Hardwick, and it has all these like interesting Easter eggs from the movie and like gamer tidbits and just like so much fun information just right there on the DVD. And I was just like amazed. This is the coolest thing, and I really hope they start putting these kinds of things on DVDs because it really adds to the experience of the show. First one I'm going to talk about is Scribblenauts. It's a game that's been around for a long time. I've actually had it on my iPad for like a year, but it's a game that I never really found that much fun to play by yourself, because the fun part about this game is showing how you achieve the levels. You don't want to, like, you know, later at dinner tell your parents like, oh yeah, I got the guy across the water with a hot air balloon because of sharks, duh. Nobody cares. So Joe and I actually played this game on the plane together on the way to Mexico, and it was just really fun to play together because you get to see how the other person would solve a problem in different ways than you would personally solve that problem, and I had a lot more fun playing this game as a two-player co-op type situation than I ever had before. Puzzle and Dragons is ruining my life. I think someone either told me on Tumblr or on Twitter or something last month that this is a game I should check out, and I was like, yeah, I'll check this out, and now it's ruining my life. So thank you, whoever you are, for ruining my life. It's a cross between Bejeweled and Pokemon. So you're doing all of these like puzzle things where you're swapping gems, but the idea is that you have this team of monsters and you have to build a team, and the strategy involved is like exceptionally difficult. It's so fun, and I've actually infected my entire house, so they're all obsessed with it too. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. The next game is Castle Crashers. This is the game for the Xbox 360. I first was shown this game by a 12-year-old boy. I was having dinner at a friend's house, and her son showed me this game, and I liked it so much that I decided to bring this game home. I didn't steal his game, I like brought the idea of the game home and showed it to the other guys in Team Hypercube, and we've been playing it over on the channel, and I just love this game because you play a knight, and there's like the fire knight and the poison knight, and I of course played the like, I don't know, the love knight who shoots rainbows, but you're going through all of these different scenarios where you're fighting these like crazy giant cats that are chasing you, or a giant thing in the water that it's hard to explain, but it's a very fun game. The game has a great sense of humor, and I really like games where you work together with the other people that you're playing with rather than against them. So we've been having a lot of fun. So I was at Emerald City Comic Con earlier this month. I ended up picking up two things I wanted to tell you guys about. One of them is called Teen Boat. It's, I'll just read this to you. The angst of being a teen, the thrill of being a boat. It's about a boy who turns into a yacht. Basically, if this guy gets wet in any way, he turns into a boat. Also, he's a normal guy in high school who's dealing with all of the problems of being a high schooler. So obviously, when you combine those two issues, hilarity ensues. I actually know one of the guys who worked on this book, and he's a great guy that I've known for a long time because of Wizard Rock type stuff. This book is just silly. It's really silly, but it's fun, and I had a really great time reading this on the plane after I left Emerald City Comic Con. The next book that I got is a Babysitter's Club graphic novel by Raina Telgemeier. She's actually married to Dave Roman, the guy who I know from Teen Boat. This is actually just The Truth About Stacy, a popular Babysitter's Club book, illustrated. Oops. That was my bookmark. Anyway, I really enjoyed reading through this. I've loved loved Babysitter's Club as a kid, and being able to go back and sort of relive one of these stories that I haven't read in like 10 years and just get to see the characters come to life with an art style that was really close to my own personal mental image of what these characters looked like was just great. Food. I sometimes forget to put a food category in these videos, but the only thing I'm talking about today is cookies, so I haven't actually tried these yet, but I have heard through the grapevine that there are mega stuff Oreos in existence right now. That, I mean, they speak for themselves. Mega stuff Oreos. Get into it. Also, it's Girl Scout cookie season. I don't have to sell you Girl Scout cookies because 1, I'm not a Girl Scout, and 2, everyone already knows they're delicious, but I figured I'd at least tell you which Girl Scout cookie is my favorite. I am the biggest fan of Samoas. They're delicious. I don't even really like the other Girl Scout cookies that much, but I could eat Samoas all day. In fact, here's a shock. Alright, so I don't know if you've noticed, but this necklace that I'm wearing right here, it's a little wooden owl, and I think it's so adorable, and it's made by my good friend Lauren Magiacomo, but her website is called Fairweather Friends, and she has an Etsy store full of amazing crafted things. She makes these little like plushy animals, and she's been making these really, really awesome wood necklaces. So she sent me one because we're friends, and you can also get this owl with a little letter on it, so it's like Hedwig delivering letters to little wizards. Also at Emerald City Comic Con I got this amazing necklace. It's a Lego heart, so it looks like a heart, and then you can also, like, it doesn't have a clasp up here, so the way that you put it on is by actually physically taking the Legos apart. And then you put the necklace on, and then you put the heart back together. It's so cute. I love having all these little like nerdy accessories so that I have different fun conversational pieces to wear to conventions, and this is definitely one of my favorite ones. The last thing I want to tell you about today is the International Geek Girls Pen Pals Club. I heard about this from my friend Tara. She made a blog post about it on the Geeky Hostess, which you might remember from the Betty and Veronica shoot. But it's this project that has been started by these people who wanted to link up different geek girls who like sending letters and sending little presents to each other, and it's a way to sort of combat the fact that sending things via snail mail is sort of a lost art and a way for girls to collaborate and meet, and it's just overall a really cool, fun idea. I just signed up, and I definitely recommend you go sign up if you are comfortable with that and if you want to meet some other cool geek girls all over the world. The only thing is that I believe signups only go until about April 1st. They're gonna take everyone and then they're gonna divide everyone up into pairs, and then that's it. So if you're interested in this, you need to go to the website, which I'll link below, between now and April 1st, which gives you like a week or so. So you have plenty of time, but make sure you don't miss the deadline if you want to do it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.